Hello and welcome to another video. Sorry about the bad lighting. I guess sun's changing its elevation too early, whatever. So anyway, today I'm going to expand on my explanation how laws are basically just shit to manipulate, okay? So we're going to take the drug laws, for example, okay? 1902, the first substance law, right? 1902. So there had never been in this country a law against any substance before 1902, okay? And in 1902, well, there might have been like local prohibitions on this or that, but like we're talking about like the country, the United States as a whole, federally. And I've read these transcripts from these original two substance laws, which the first one in 1902 was for cocaine and was a straight up racist law. 100%, right? I mean, the verbiage in there literally says, you know, speaking about N-word, raping the white women. That's why they needed to outlaw the cocaine, right? And then just exchange the N-word for Chinaman. And that's opiates, okay? So now, fast forward, you get this whole prohibition movement, okay? And a lot of it is caused by pieces of shit people trying to make a profit, right? So, you know, there wasn't much regulation, right? But this prohibition on alcohol worked quite opposite of what anybody would have intended, okay? So you had like a few, you know, you had people that were just drinking, just drunk fucks, right? And then they'd get bad shit. That was before prohibition, right? Now, everybody could potentially get bad shit because it was outlawed and now it was just whatever you could get, okay? And that's what happened. But people fucking selling people really bad shit. They get really dying fucking like this, right? And, you know, and so what did this fucking prohibition actually do? Well, let me tell you what it actually did. Before prohibition, there was no FBI or ATF or any of this shit. Or there might have been an ATF, but I mean, these agencies were just super fucking small fucking agencies that really... So the government used to be tiny, the federal government, right? And in relation to the people that had money, right? Which is, you know, a fucking ridiculous system, you know, in my opinion. You know, just random people that, you know, and normally, like, what does it take to acquire a bunch of resources beyond what other people, right? It normally takes, like, you know, is it higher intelligence or is it just lower moral standards, right? Because, like, Rockefeller, like, one of the original OG fucking money people in this whole country, his dad was a straight up fucking scam artist, okay? Straight up fucking selling people shit, the snake oil guy, right? Literally, right? And this guy, his son, again, like, so this piece, it's just like this trend. Like, if you're a fucking piece of shit with no morals, your son's bound to be fucking wealthy under capitalism. That's a fuck thing. So anyway, so the government was pretty small until they got their prohibition. They got their prohibition, and then all of a sudden, now you had fucking people that were just like gangs of people just making grips of dough, fucking doing this thing that fucking other people had just been doing as a legitimate business forever. Now you had to have this whole criminal element. Oh, and now the crime blows up. So now these people that are criminals, they don't want to go fucking work. So what do? They start kidnapping. That's the new hustle after prohibition, right? So this fucking law this prohibition law just turned this fucking country upside down. It did zero good, and quite to the contrary, it established criminal organizations and networks that still fucking are intact today. Fucking old school Italian mafias and shit that have never fucking completely been fucking busted all out, or, you know, or even like some of the big names in fucking, they got all their money fucking during Prohibition. Like Seagram's, I believe. Okay? So, what the fuck? Oh, we made a law. Yeah. And look at the shitstorm that followed. And no, they didn't learn their lesson. Because now fast forward to fucking 1933. Now DuPont, a rich guy, wants to sell fucking nylon, right? Well, why do we need nylon? We got hemp. No, you don't. We're going to fucking make a movie called Reefer Madness, and we're going to fucking outlaw your goddamn hemp. So DuPont can sell nylon. Yeah. All right. So, and then that didn't get anywhere near, you know, there wasn't as many stoners as there was people who drank, so that wasn't, you know, nearly the fucking nightmare. And they were able to fucking, the fucking people who want to make laws to tell people what to do, right? The theys. And they're fucking shit people, right? So, and it's like, the theys have been working together for over 100 fucking years on this project. And it ain't worked out good for nobody but them. The theys make out like a motherfuckers when they make laws that prohibit shit. Because most of the time, it's the theys that then are both selling the shit and trying to bust the shit. Give me your tax money so I can go bust the shit. And meanwhile, they're on the side making the money as well. Okay? And we've seen this time and time again. Prohibition, the hemp whole thing, that probably didn't have much of that. But now fast forward to the fucking 70s, right? And this shit is straight recordings. You can hear this shit. You don't have to sit here and believe what I fucking say. But Nixon straight up said when he started the fucking drug war that he wanted to go after the Jews, the blacks, and the liberals. Yeah. With some laws. Yeah, just make a law. Then everything is totally perfect because there's a law. Yeah. Really? Yeah. So, now Bush and Nixon are like this. I mean, Prescott Bush fucking hired Nixon and built Nixon. So, and Nixon put Bush in China, which is why China is so terrifying, because the person that opened it up is the person that fucking killed Kennedy, is the fucking person that put a bullet in Reagan, is the person that fucking blew up the World Trade Center and fucking with missiles and shit and pre-wired explosives, right? All the Bush family, all right? 100%. The most evil family ever to fucking... I mean, these motherfuckers, and it's fascism, 100% fascism, right? And it's this crazy fascism that's like in the shadows being tolerated at the same time as we have socialist fucking laws in the country at the same exact time. So, anyway, so Nixon straight up says he's going after the Jews, the blacks, and the liberals with his drug war, okay? Right. So now, Papa Bush is CIA, right? That's where he is, you know, he's the CIA guy, right? One of the OGs in the CIA. So now, you have the Vietnam War, which wasn't supposed to happen, but they killed Kennedy to make it happen, all right? And then, what the... Sorry, my cats are outside, and one just went running by the window, and it was like, what? So anyway, so they killed Kennedy to go in to Vietnam. He was like, no. And they're like, oh yeah. among other things. So now we've all seen the movie Air America, or maybe you haven't, but the CIA was flying heroin from Vietnam into the United States. The CIA, George Bush, right? Okay, now fast forward, and that shit, there was there wasn't a war on drugs. Drugs were outlawed, but it wasn't like, the crazy war on drugs didn't start until the 70s, okay? But there was still drug laws in the 60s. I mean, 1902, 1903, 1933, that's all your drug laws right there. But the really shit goes crazy not until the 80s. And that's when, when Bush completely took over, And anybody who thinks Reagan was running that shit, you're an idiot. They told Reagan to do something. He said no. They put a bullet in him. It didn't kill him. He never said no again. That's the fucking truth about Reagan, okay? He was a motherfucking puppet, 100%. So, now you got fucking, so in the 60s, CIA bringing in the heroin from Vietnam region, right? And then the 70s, that was the fucking cocaine from South America. And there's like whole big fucking stories about that shit. And then in the 80s, and it's not like, in the 60s, no, from the 60s they were doing this. From the 70s they were doing this. It's never stopped. The drugs are every fucking place. I'm not even going to get into something that I just, anyway. So the CIA brings in the drugs. Now, this is all under the law, right? Now, some people are breaking the law, but they're the same people that are that put those laws there in the first place, right? Literally, they didn't put their original laws in place, right? But the ramped up laws, right? They ramped everything up. They started ramping it up in the 70s, and then the 80s, it got crazy, right? Ramping it up. And they ramped it up in the 90s, right? And that's because Bill Clinton was nothing but a fucking Bush puppet. I mean, come on. He was the governor of Arkansas when all the CIA cocaine was flying into all the airports there. I mean, that's fucking... It's all there. There's a huge movie about the guy that was doing it. I can't remember his name, but it was like one big main guy that's fucking, I think he might even told the story or whatever, but he's dead now. But yeah, if you think that fucking Clinton was anything, and all Clinton's fucking bodies, yeah, that totally says exactly what I'm saying, right? I mean, if he's a fucking puppet of Bush and Bush runs the CIA, then all those people dropping like flies around the Clintons are getting killed by the fucking CIA or some rogue element that spawned off from that OG super evil CIA that's been doing all the evil shit. Under the laws, the laws that say the CIA can do this. There's laws that say the CIA can do that. There's laws that say the FBI can do this and that and all this shit, right? Oh, those laws. And this guy tells me, you don't like a law, just worked on getting it changed. Yeah, I have, buddy. I've spent my whole fucking life working on the marijuana, just one of the fucking laundry list of fucking drugs. And we're just talking about one little part of one giant fucking thing. Just the drug laws. Marijuana, just all, So I have been working, right? 7 fucking years in prison. And I'm on the winning fucking team, okay? Because weed, the truth about weed, I knew long before. And the fact that somebody's able to lie and make a fucking law tells me that fucking laws are bullshit. Because lies are far worse than fucking anything. Fucking lying pieces of shit make you think that fucking lying's not the problem, that it's the fucking drugs. No, it's the fucking lying, deceit, murder. These are the bad things, not the fucking substances that they're using as a tool to fucking build a police state. You could disappear your ass at any fucking second into these black sites, because now the drug war is a fucking joke. Now they got the war on terror. And that shit is like the drug war on crack, okay? And again, with laws. Oh, the Patriot Act. We can just torture people. Well, the law says we can torture people now. Fuck laws, man. They're just a fucking bunch of bullshit to twist shit, right? Oh, you think laws are here to protect you? Like, oh, let me see, maybe the entrapment law? You say, oh, yeah, they can't entrap me. Bull fucking shit. Entrapment's been fucking dissolved by case law for decades. They will straight up fucking entrap you. Look at like every fucking Muslim terrorist the fucking FBI caught after 9/11. I mean, there wasn't fucking any actual goddamn terrorists in the fucking... Well, I mean, there was probably a couple, but I mean, they giving these guys, hey, don't you want to blow something up? Don't you want to fucking do... I mean, this is what the FBI was doing to these people, right? And these people are like, God, I hate the way the fucking U.S. is blowing up all those people in the Muslim countries, you know? Oh, yeah, but don't you want to fucking kill Americans? You know? I mean, this is the kind of shit the FBI was doing with their laws. Yeah, oh, we had a law. We could do whatever we want. Yes, we can go ahead and fucking detain you. We can torture you with sleep deprivation. Oh, and now we can waterboard you, too. If you're a terrorist, we can fucking torture you, really. And now it... I mean, who knows what they're fucking actually doing right now? This cocksucking president we have right now has fucking said kill their goddamn families. And a word to you, fucking Donald Trump. Say the fucking words. Radical right-wing terrorism. Say it. Why can't you say the words, buddy? Why can't you say it? Right-wing, radical right-wing terrorism. Okay? Huh? Because that's all I see. I don't really see the Muslims doing shit. I think they're stupid as fuck. Trust me. Religious people, you're dumb. But I don't think they ought to be fucking goddamn anything, let alone tortured. Like this fucking... So who knows what they're actually doing right now with the laws? Cutting people's motherfucking shit off now? I mean, waterboarding didn't work, I guess, so they figure, oh, we'll just cut off fingers. It'll be okay. We'll just take the little ones to start with. Yeah, and the same sick motherfuckers that were waterboarding people, how long is it before they're cutting whole fucking heads and hands and all that other shit? There's your fucking laws. People being fucking in prison and laws are shit, man. Period. They are nothing but fucking tools to fucking repress society, okay? We are living in a motherfucking fascist fiefdom. Look how much of your fucking taxes go to support other fucking people. All those motherfucking people in the military, you're supporting them. All the fucking cops, you're supporting them. All the fucking prisoners, you're supporting them. All the fucking secretaries, guards, SEALs, it's endless. They don't want to do, all those people don't do a fucking lick of work. Judges, lawyers, they're not working. You have to work 8,000 times harder than you need to work so those lazy fuckers don't have to do a goddamn lick of real work. That's the fucking laws. That's your fucking laws. So we have this whole class of people that just doesn't do shit. Cops don't do shit. They just drive around their fucking car, do some paperwork. We don't need any of that fucking shit to make society go forward. You know what we need? We need technicians, engineers, tradesmen, scientists, doctors, right? We don't need fucking lawyers, judges, criminals, right? All this shit that the system has built up to have fucking all these fake job doers. Yeah? This is fucking bullshit. People don't want to fucking work. They get those kind of fucking jobs. That's not fucking work. Go be a farmer. Go raise livestock. Go be a teacher. Those are real fucking jobs, okay? Now, The laws are being used to manipulate society and turn it into a goddamn shithole. Fuck laws, all of them. We need one law, do no harm, that's it. Let's move to a fucking resource-based economy that has no bullshit. Because all I see is bullshit, waste, fraud, abuse, and just ignorant shit. Peace.